You may be seated. Good evening. I am Gary Wallace, principal at the high school, and I would like to be the first to say congratulations to Guymon High School's class of 2022. I am very proud of their accomplishments for this year. We have over $200,000 in scholarships with these students. We have an academic all-stater in this group. We have 11 valedictorians. We have 6 ECHS OPSU graduates. We have many students starting new programs at our school, such as esports, firefighting, and auto mechanics. We have state runner-up team champions and 6 individual state champions for speech and debate. We have many accomplishments in BPA, FFA, FCCLA, band, choir, and Oma Folklorica. We also have the cross-country team state champions. And we also have all-staters and all-Americans in cross-country, softball, swimming, soccer, track, cheerleading, and dance. Seniors that are involved in any of these activities I just announced, please stand up. Thank you, guys. Aaliyah, please come up. At this time, I would like to bring up the class of 2022 President, Aaliyah Dang Gutierrez, to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance and moment of silence. Please stand.
Let's go, Aaliyah!
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please stay standing for a moment of silence. You may be seated.
Good evening and welcome to Guymon High School 2022 graduation ceremony. I am Angela Rhodes, Superintendent of Guymon Schools. The most significant event in a student's life is none other than graduation. We gather here tonight to celebrate the senior class of 2022. When I reflect on your last 4 years, the word tenacity comes to mind. Tenacity is persistence in doing something despite difficulty or delay in achieving success. This class has shown real tenacity in achieving their goals. Anything really worth doing takes persistence, perseverance, and determination. What a challenging 4 years you have had. The class of 2022 didn't have a typical school experience. COVID shut down the spring of their sophomore year. In your junior year, we were still working through a pandemic, mask mandates, and limiting our events and activities. Then the first semester of your senior year, having to return to 3 months of remote learning for facility improvements. And through it all, you persevered, and here you sit as seniors. This class has endured a lot and has been tenacious in every challenge presented to them. Graduation, a celebration, a time for looking back on lessons learned, adventures shared, bright moments filled with special meaning, a farewell, A time for saying goodbye to old friends, to good times you've known, a time packing away memories, treasures for tomorrow, a beginning, a time for looking forward, a time to set new goals, to dream new dreams, to try your wings and see what lies beyond. As my Miners Jr. said, go into the world and do well. But more importantly, go into the world and do good. Tonight, we honor our graduating seniors, the class of 2022. And tonight is a great night to be a Tiger.
Buenas noches. Les voy a traducir lo que la señora dijo para el beneficio de los padres que hablan español. Buenas noches y bienvenidos a la ceremonia de graduación de Guymon High School 2022. El evento más significante en la vida de un estudiante. No hay otro igual que la graduación. Nos reunimos aquí esta noche para celebrar la clase Seniors de 2022. Cuando reflejamos sobre los últimos 4 años, la palabra tenacidad viene a la mente. Tenacidad es la persistencia en hacer algo a pesar de la dificultad o el retraso en el logro del éxito. Esta clase ha demostrado una verdadera tenacidad. El primer año no tuvieron la experiencia del COVID. Cerró la primavera de ese año. Cerró la primavera del segundo año. El tercer año todavía estábamos trabajando a través de una pandemia y mandatos de máscaras que limitaron nuestras actividades e eventos. Luego, el primer semestre del último año, tener que regresar a 3 meses de aprendizaje remoto para mejorar las instalaciones. Y a través de todo esto, perseveraron. Y ahora aquí están sentados como los seniors graduados de 2022. Esta clase ha aguantado mucho y ha sido tenaz en cada desafío que les han presentado. La graduación es una celebración, un tiempo para mirar hacia atrás a las lecciones aprendidas, a las aventuras compartidas, los momentos brillantes llenos de un significado en especial. También la graduación es una despedida, un momento para despedirse de viejos amigos, de buenos momentos que has conocido, un tiempo para guardar recuerdos que van a ser los tesoros de mañana. También es un comienzo, un tiempo para mirar hacia adelante, un tiempo para establecer nuevas metas, para soñar nuevos sueños, para probar tus alas y ver hasta dónde vas más allá. Como dijo el señor Myers Jr., ve al mundo y haz bien. Pero más importante, ve al mundo y haz el bien. Esta noche nos honramos a ustedes, los estudiantes que gradúan, la clase de 2022. Esta noche es una gran noche para ser un tigre. Administration, school board members, parents, community, and 2022 graduates. My name is Elvia Hernandez, and I serve you on the School Board of Education for Guymon Public Schools. Congratulations, 2022 graduating class of Guymon High School. If I'm not mistaken, you guys are number 44 graduating out of that school. That is up on North James in Guymon, America. 20 years ago, many have graduated from that place, and we hope to maybe improve upon it or build a new one for future classes. 20 years ago, I started serving on the Guymon Board of Education as a grateful parent of a 2002 graduating senior. Why? Well, it wasn't for money or material things. It was to be grateful and give back to this community that has done so much for us. and give back to our hometown. The significance of hometown is important because it's home. It's like your home. You will always think about your hometown. And even though some of you may leave and never come back, if you ever do, you're gonna love it. I know you don't think so today, but I'm here to tell you, yeah, you will. Many times in this community, I hear people say, Guymon just isn't the same anymore. Well, it isn't. They're right, it isn't. But you know what? After 20 years of serving this community on the school board, I'm not the same. And you guys, after going through school here, you're not the same either, and you're not gonna be the same tomorrow. Change is good, embrace it. A great president of this country said, change will not come if we wait for some other person or some other time. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the change we seek. Barack Obama. Buenas noches a los administradores, la directiva escolar, los padres y la comunidad, y los graduados de 2022. Primero, felicidades a la clase de graduados de Guymon High School, de la escuela que está en la calle North James en Guymon, América. Muchos han venido antes que ustedes y con suerte podemos actualizar o construir un nuevo edificio. Hace 20 años yo comencé a servir a Guymon en la directiva de educación como la madre agradecida de un estudiante, igual que ustedes, graduando el año 2002. ¿Por qué? Porque quería hacer una diferencia. Quería contribuir a una comunidad que nos ha dado tanto. No dinero ni cosas materiales, sino un sentido de comunidad. El significado de comunidad es importante. ¿Saben por qué? Porque es como el hogar. Siempre pensarás en tu comunidad. Si te vas, pueda que no regreses, pero cuando regreses te encantará. Muchas veces escucho gente que dicen que Guymon ya no es igual que antes. Y la verdad es que no es. Pero tampoco yo, después de 20 años de servir aquí, no soy la misma. Y nuestros estudiantes aquí, después de acabar su escuela, tampoco son igual. El cambio, un gran presidente de este país dijo, el cambio no logrará si esperamos a otra persona que lo haga o a otro momento. Somos los que hemos estado esperando. Somos el cambio que buscamos. El presidente Barack Obama.
At this time, I would like to acknowledge our top 20% of our senior class academically. So students, please stand up when I call your name. Top 20%, Wallery Alvarez, Andrea Alvarez, Yabeli Amador Fernandez, Kylie Bryant, Caitlin Chavez, Aaliyah Dang Gutierrez, Catherine Davis, Abigail De La Garza, Kiara De La Garza, Zaid Diaz Zavalza, Leslie Estrada, Reseda Fernandez, Trayson Gift, Jose Gutierrez, Hunter Harris, Nathan Hernandez, Emery Homer, Connor Jenkins, Sydney Landers, John Lindley, Claire Maines, Leslie Marquez, Thomas Mooseman, Paul Oakes, Libby Ojeda, Esmeralda Pablo Lopez, Yemi Ramirez, Diego Salcido, Marcos Salgado, Gabriela Sanchez, Imnet Shifra, Shadow Taylor, Kaylin Thiessen, Jacob Towsley, and Ricardo Velez. This is your top 20% of your senior class. Congratulations, guys. You may be seated. All right, I would also like to acknowledge our 11, again say 11 valedictorians. To be a valedictorian at Guymon High School, you have to have above a 4.3 GPA. So all of these 11 have that requirement. Valedictorian, Andrea Alvarez. Valedictorian, Wallery Alvarez. Valedictorian, Yaveli Amador Fernandez. Valedictorian, Aliyah Dang Gutierrez. Valedictorian, Hunter Harris. Valedictorian, Emery Homer. Valedictorian, Connor Jenkins. Valedictorian, Sydney Landers. Valedictorian, John Lindley. Valedictorian, Paul Oakes. And valedictorian, Marcos Salgado. These are your 11 valedictorians. Andrea, Wallery, Emery, Connor, and Paul, please come to the front for your valedictory addresses. All right, our first student to give their valedictory address, Miss Emery Homer.
It is an honor for me to be giving a speech today, but I'm just going to keep this short and sweet. I'll go ahead and get my thank yous out of the way. I want to start off by thanking my family for pushing me to be the best that I could be, and for always being there when I needed them. I would especially like to thank my mom and dad. They never failed to tell me how proud they were of me, and they have always had my back. I would also like to thank my best friends, KK, Naomi, Ashlyn, and Aaliyah, for never giving up on me and for standing by my side all these years. I would also like to thank all the administration and staff for making this day possible. And lastly, I'd like to thank Coach Ware for always seeing the potential in me, even when I couldn't see it in myself. He always believed in me, and I'll forever be grateful for him and all the lessons he has taught me. Every teacher I have had these past 4 years has taught me something that I will always remember, even if it was just Coble yelling at us with One Direction playing in the background. Guymon High School has given me a lot of memories, but one thing I will never forget is Miss Newman sending us to the hallway for drinking water in her class. It took a lot of hard work, long nights, and early mornings for me to be up here right now, but I wouldn't have it any other way. Some advice for all the underclassmen: enjoy it while you can. It really does go by fast. Class of 2022 is really special. Our only normal year of high school was freshman year. Sophomore year, we went through COVID. Junior year, our faces were covered by masks. And senior year, we were online half the time due to construction on the school. We went through all these years of high school for a handshake and a piece of paper. What a deal. We have all come so far, but our journey is only just beginning. As Coach Davis always says, it's a great day to be a Tiger. Thank you.
And our next valedictory address will be given by Andrea Alvarez. We may need to pull the mic down and make sure you get kind of close. Good.
Oh, I feel like a priest in this. Okay, hello everyone. My name is factually, contractually, and legally Andrea Alvarez. If there's one thing I learned from my guilty pleasure of watching competitive reality TV, is that going second is possibly the best position to be in. I could just scope out the first speech and then get to chillax and watch the rest. It's the best of both worlds. Easy, breezy, beautiful. Although I'm in a good position, I can't promise that the speech itself will be any good. My friends had high expectations for me to put on a good show, but I'm going to apologize now in advance. Sorry. What keeps me sane is knowing that in about 3 minutes, my speech will just be lost to the ages. So, I know it's cliche to say, but I've been dreaming of this moment since I was like 8 years old. When I was 8, I saw my cousin giving a graduation speech at this very stage, or I don't know. I knew from that moment that I just had to give a speech at my graduation. Although at the time, I had no idea what speaking at graduation meant. I used to think it was like a volunteer type situation. Nevertheless, as a pretentious child, I knew I was going to give a speech at graduation, and nobody could tell me otherwise. I hope 8-year-old me is pleased with herself. Writing the speech, I really struggled with what I was going to talk about today, and I hope you don't mind that I keep this speech very casual. I'm not really one for eloquently spoken words. I try to come up with a serious, heartwarming graduation speech. The goal was to make people weep. As we can all see, that didn't exactly happen. But as they also say in competitive reality TV, I'm going to play to my strengths, and one of my strengths includes making people laugh, whether it's at me or with me. It's all welcomed. I can't tell the difference anyway. But I digress. People usually talk about their high school experiences, about the highs and lows of this 4-year-long experience. The problem is, I didn't exactly have a normal high school experience, and that's not even because of the pandemic. I was dual enrolled at GHS and Oklahoma Panhandle State University from my sophomore year until last Friday. Actually, I'm very happy to say that I became a college graduate for a high school one. I don't know how that works. I feel like there are definitely prerequisites for graduating college, like graduating high school for one. But nevertheless, I'm now the proud owner of an associate's degree in criminal justice. 90% of my classes included topics on criminal legislation, public relations, and community organizations, all the gens. And then there was forensic science. I'm not going to go into details, but let's just say I'm mildly scarred. But seriously, I enjoyed majoring in criminal justice. I think it's safe to say it was the coolest of the choices. Most of my classes were mildly interesting, except for economics. Oh my God. Economics, easily the hardest class I've ever had to take. The professor she was lovely though, so shout out to her. As you can see, all in all, I had a great high school experience. I probably wouldn't do it again though. To all the people who are about to enter high school, really hold on to those moments. I know you roll your eyes whenever people say that these years go by quickly, but they really do. I remember having this moment of self-awareness in 4th grade when I realized I'd be graduating in 8 years. I remember that really freaking me out. I was having like an 8th life crisis at the time. Those 8 years went by so fast, so enjoy those moments, carpe diem and whatnot. I'd also really like to thank a couple people. My mom and dad for expecting the best for me. My brothers for making it easy to be the favorite child. My friends, Leslie, Ricky, Kenna, Gabby, and Kim for just being friends with me really. And among those friends, I'd like to give a big thanks to Wallery. She was the only other person to major in criminal justice from our year's dual enrollment program. And we took all the same classes at OPSU. She would proofread my assignments, help email professors with me whenever I was too cowardly to do it myself. And she trusted me with her life whenever it was my turn to carpool us to OPSU. A really funny thing about Wallery is that she owns this little crusty white dog named Alea, just mangled little thing. She's looking real rough, you could say. That one was good. It deserved like way more laughs. That one was really good. And she has another dog. I don't know its name. I'm sure it's also pretty mangled. Valedictory Address just smacked the crap out of me. It was a crusty white dog joke. Okay, well. It's safe to say this night is the greatest night in your graduation history. Anyway, where was I before the slap? Right. I'd also like to thank the class of 2022. We've all grown up together, and I'm excited to stalk your Facebooks 10 years along the line. And in my humble opinion, we are the best class to have ever graced this high school. And no one can tell me otherwise. It's naive, but I'm self-aware. So, very quickly, I'd like to finish off with a quote by the ultra-fantastic Bob Ross. You can do anything you want to do. This is your world. Thank you.
Our next valedictory address will be by Miss Valedictory Alvarez.
Couldn't get rid of me the first time. Hello, my name is Valedictory Alvarez, and I am your honorary Will Smith for tonight. I am the halfway mark for these speeches, and I am one of the valedictorians of the class of 2022. In my opinion, the honor of being able to speak at graduation should be a free-for-all, a true survival of the fittest. Lactose intolerant? No way. Have asthma? Not a chance. A peanut allergy? Forget about it. Sadly, it's not up to me, so you're stuck listening to me ramble. Now, what exactly could I, a 17-year-old who's barely experienced life, tell you that you haven't heard a million times? I could tell you not to stress too much about the little things in life. Life is too short for it to be filled with worry, and gray hairs kind of suck. I could tell you to strive to learn new things in order to better yourself as a person. Your mental and physical well-being is priority number one. I could tell you to not see taking breaks as a waste of time. Expecting yourself to accomplish the extraordinary without any breaks in between is like expecting a car to make it from Guymon to California without refilling the tank. I could tell you to spend time with the people you care about and appreciate them to the fullest. We have no guarantees on how long our loved ones will be with us. I could tell you to find people who make you feel like you're in a beautiful work of art, like a field of grass and flowers, not just one spot in the field, but every aspect of the field, from the warm sun and blue sky to the shade of a tree in the distance. I could tell you to enjoy the most of the fun, stupid decision-induced moments. Those moments come and go faster than you realize. I'm also obligated to tell you to follow the rules and laws while you do that. I could tell you to appreciate the sacrifices made to get you where you are. Someone, at some point in time, made a number of big decisions to get you where you are. I could tell you to be yourself to the fullest extent. Go express yourself by dyeing your hair that crazy color or shaving your head, with your parents' permission, of course. I could tell you to allow yourself to laugh and joke about many moments in your life. Life is boring without a little bit of laughter. I can't see now. I could tell you all these things and more, but I would just be telling you what I've learned from some of the people in my life that inspire me. As people, we are as much ourselves as we are the people around us, and that's just a fact. From day one, we've been this melting pot of characteristics we've learned from those around us. Then again, who am I to say that? I'm just a 17-year-old that has experienced only bits and pieces of life. The hardest thing I've ever had to do was try to get this cap on my hair. If you do decide to listen to my little speech, I implore you to go thank the people who have given you little bits of them to add to yourself. There are a million thank yous that I've missed out on in life, and I'll do my best to summarize them really quickly for your benefit. So thank you for our school system, from our staff and teachers to admin and elusive higher powers. You guys have provided for our students, for us to grow and explore life comfortably. Thank you to the parents and important figures that have been a part of the lives of our graduates. You have supported these students and helped them on the road to graduation. Many of us will not be here without you, so take a moment and take a look at where your hard work has paid off to. I would like to thank Ty Stevens, Mr. and Mrs. Brady, and Mr. Hathcote. You guys have inspired me and helped me find something I am passionate about and passionate enough about to go try and make a living out of. I would like to thank all of my teachers for that matter. You guys have not only taught me basics to get me through life, but pushed me to continue my education. I, of course, would like to thank my family, my parents, little brother, Susan, Manny, Kai, the boys, my grandparents, and any extended family. I'm Hispanic, so you know there's a lot of us. I'm here for us because of your hard work and inspiration. I'm here to continue working hard in hopes of helping you guys out as much as you helped me. I would like to thank my friends, whether you're the person with the best jokes, the brightest smile, the most endearing personality, the most vibrant hair, or the brown-haired one. You guys have been my reset button. I could be the most stressed out I've ever been, but you guys balance me out like it's nothing. I would also like to thank Ashley Ramirez. I don't know where she is, but she forced me to put her in her speech. And to let you know to go buy bread from her, it's valedictorian approved. I would finally like to thank anyone who I wasn't able to list off. Even if I didn't say it up here in front of everyone and their moms, I am still so thankful for you, more than you'll ever know. Thank you.
Our next valedictory address will be made by Mr. Paul Oakes.
Hello, everybody. My name is Paul Oakes, and first of all, I'd like to congratulate the entire class of 2022. And next, I'd like to say I could not be more honored to talk in front of a better group of people tonight. So before I begin, there's one thing that I think you should know about me. I went through 8 years as a homeschool student with 7 siblings and the most patient, caring mother in the history of eternity before finally entering high school in the 9th grade. I had no public school experience, so Guymon High School was a pretty big first for me. When I walked through those pearly gates on the first day of freshman year, I witnessed unspeakable horrors. Yet amidst these horrors, I got an education. And I have many pleasant things to say about GHS, and a few not so pleasant things. But a wise man once said, before you criticize someone, walk a mile in their shoes. That way, when you do criticize them, you're a mile away, and you have their shoes. And with these words weighing heavily on my heart, I'm going to leave out all of the criticisms and focus only on the positives. Connor Jenkins speaks after me, I believe, so I think I'll be leaving all the criticisms to Connor. All right. For the homeschool kid, every single bit of work is technically homework, but I had so much fun doing homework, learning math, English, science, and everything else under the sun from my first and all-time favorite teacher, Mom. I love you, Mom. And my siblings' company was enjoyable once in a blue moon. The rest of the time, I could hide out in the vacuum closet with a good book and a nice bottle of Fresca. Homeschool learning was pretty great, but it was vastly different from the public school experience. Homeschool learning couldn't teach me some of the things public school could, such as teamwork, social skills, critical thinking, and how to stay conscious in class after getting home at 4 a.m. from trips to the city the night before. Now, there's always something fun going on at school, from classroom discussions to sports competitions to intense trash ball matches in Mrs. Fankhauser's room. There's so much to say about life in GHS, and don't worry, I'll be letting Connor cover every bit of it in extensive detail in his speech. The first activity I joined at GHS was cross country with the legendary Coach Brown and the physical science nerd, Coach McMurphy. These two coaches helped me learn how to persevere through difficulty not just on the race course, but in every aspect of life. Speech and debate was another activity that had a great impact on me. This program is run by my all-time favorite Guymon speech and debate coach, Mr. Patterson, or MEP, who was just recently inducted into the NSDA Hall of Fame alongside many other well-known celebrities, such as Jimmy Carter, Kermit the Frog, and the Buddha. I joined speech and debate as a sophomore, and I am thankful to MEP for all he did, his patience, his knowledge of the activity, and his ability just to put up with all my stupid jokes without throwing too many things at me. Debate has taught me invaluable skills that will stick with me for a lifetime, and I would recommend every student join this program. Don't worry, there's plenty of room in the storage area under the bus in case road trips get too crowded. I would like to thank all the teachers and staff who poured their time and energy into teaching and investing in our lives. And I have a very special shout out to Mrs. Stonecipher, without whom I probably would not even be speaking today, since she was the one who kindly reminded me to turn in this speech before the deadline, and without her, I most definitely would have forgotten. Finally, I would like to thank my family and friends who made it all possible. My grandparents, Mimi and Papa, and Nana and Granddad who are in the stands today, for driving here, for their love and their constant prayers. And my mom and dad, Jamie and Courtney Oakes, who taught me how to live and have been amazing Christian examples. And all of my siblings who supported me no matter what, except Harrison. He keeps leaving trash in my car. Harrison, you are a total slob. And there are many friends and supporters who have given their prayers and encouragement, but I'm going to leave the remainder of the immense list of thank yous to Connor Jenkins. So, finally, I am thankful to the United States of America for upholding the very idea of freedom. And most importantly, I am thankful to God for his endless mercies and blessings. I depart from Guymon with an astute confidence in my education, a powerful drive to succeed, my heart on my sleeve, the world in my eyes, and an order I recently made to have the Guymon Tiger logo permanently tattooed across my back. Just as that same tiger is already permanently etched into my heart. Thank you.
All right, our final valedictory address will be given by Mr. Connor Jenkins.
Hi. A few months ago, I was called to the principal's office and was told that I was ranked first in my class and that I was expected to give a speech at graduation. As soon as I left the room, I was determined to write the most unique, well thought out, and inspirational valedictorian speech that Guymon High School would ever hear. Well, here I am now, giving that same speech written only a week ago, confident that this will not be the most unique, well thought out, and inspirational valedictorian speech that Guymon High School would ever hear. Now, I could give a speech that follows the basic pattern of a catchy introduction, self-congratulation, my thank yous, and my goodbyes. So I will. To start, I'd like to say that I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself because I not only ranked first out of almost 200 students, but was involved in at least 3 organizations every single year, graduated with an associate's degree while still in high school, and for making it into the Texas Tech Honors College, where a minuscule 0.1% of their student body can take part in. With my not so humble bragging out of the way, I would be hard-pressed not to talk about the one thing that has affected the class of 2022 for the past several years. Something that has brought countless challenges and many unforeseen changes. I'm not talking about COVID-19. I'm talking about the fact that we've had a new principal every year. On a more serious note, our class has faced many trials and tribulations throughout high school. And every person graduating today has made it through them successfully. Whether you overachieved, like me, did the bare minimum, or something in between, graduation is not the end. It is the beginning of a new chapter full of navigating the world as adults and facing hardships unlike we've ever seen before. To give a small amount of time compared to the countless hours that others have dedicated to me, I would like to recognize some of the people who have had the most influence on my life and academic experiences. To begin, I'd like to thank my parents, Kirby and Melissa Jenkins, for instilling the importance of determination and morals in me, and for supporting my academic and extracurricular endeavors to the best of their abilities. Next, I would like to thank all of the educators who have nurtured my pursuit of knowledge, pushed me to be my very best, and those who have genuinely cared about their students. Additionally, I'd like to thank all of my friends and family who have been with me at every step of my life. Lastly, but not least, or she'd be really mad at me, I'd like to thank my girlfriend, Daisy Chavez, for not only putting up with me since my freshman year of high school, but for always being in my corner and encouraging me to never give up until the very end. As we all know, everything good must come to an end, and every open door we walk through results in the closing of many others. Before the fleeting time of high school graduation ends, I will use the time that I have left to say my goodbyes. Goodbye, Mom, Dad, Corby, Daisy, and the rest of my family. Although I will miss you all greatly, I'm leaving for Lubbock to achieve my dreams. Goodbye, Sergio, Nathan, and Thomas. I know we may eventually go our separate ways, but you will all remain my close friends. Goodbye, Jennifer and Jessica. Although you're both currently in Guymon, I no longer will be. Goodbye, Ricky. I hope the best for you regardless of where the Marines take you. And finally, goodbye, class of 2022. The next time we see each other, I hope we are only a grasp away from our wildest dreams.
I'm ready for diplomas, so I'll get these over with.
So I think they start. I'm just gonna call. Do you want to say anything? Go ahead.
All right, it is now time for our presentation of diplomas. Ushers, let's bring our students up.
Efren Achesu. Arsen Alemayo.
All right, hand to your right, holding out.
Ezequiel Alvarado. Nazón Alvarado. Andrea Álvarez. Valerie Álvarez. David Amador.
Don't call them up. They're actually not calling until after the hospital. Call in. Yeah.
Jason de Jesús Amador. Yahara Amador.
All right, get your audio.
Yeveli Amador Fernández. Ashlyn Danae Anderson. Naomi Raquel Aragonés. Catarina Raquel Arce. Austin Arenas Figueredo. Joana Ábalos. Marisol Barrios. Idalia Barrón. Jacqueline Bautista Martínez. Frances Lecilia Brock. Kylie Ann Bryant. Giselle Camarillo. Sonia Leticia Castro Sui. Mario Castro. Gerardo Gael Celso. Max Centeno Vindel. Caitlin Elizabeth Chavez. Sergio Chiguil Mejía. Alfredo Contrero Piedra. Brandon Martin Coronado. Hector Manuel Cortés. Evelyn Cruz Sánchez. Aaliyah Crystal Dang Gutierrez. Catherine K. Davis. Abigail de la Garza. Kiara Mabel de la Garza Durán. Said de Jesús Díaz Zabalza. Anaya Kenzie Eggers. Leslie Estrada Mesta. Briseida Edith Fernández. Miguel Ángel Fernández. Melangi Fernández. Obed Fierro. Hannah Marie Fuentes. Hunter Isaac Fuentes. Alonso Gamboa García. Jasmine García. Joana García. Marvin Iván García Ortiz. Sa Ku Gay. Mulu Burhan Gebreletse. Trayson Jonathan Gift. Brisa Kimberly Gomez. Alex Santiago Gomez Castro. Brenda Elizabeth Gomez Castro. Johnny Israel Gomez Pablo. Karina Lynn Gonzalez. Javier Eliseo González. Víctor Manuel González Lujano. Alexander Guevara. José Fernando Gutiérrez. Esmeralda Elizabeth Gutiérrez Navarro. Samson Hans. Maynard Tomás Ja Ordóñez. Hunter Reed Harris. Angélica Hernández. Nathan Hernández. Pablo Gabriel Hernández. Sandra Hernández. Sonia Hernández. Alfonso Carlos Hernández García. Dana Paola Holguín Reyes. Emery Rochelle Homer. Noxy Anaí Ibarra. Connor William Jenkins. Julio César Jiménez Holguín. Brian Joshua Jiménez. Cristina Juárez Gaspar. Jaden Matthew Kirby. Saw Clur. Sydney Bree Landers. Braxton Wolf Larson. John Patrick Lindley. Brianna Little. Rance McCoy Long. Kevin Lopez. Zaira Janet Lujano. Jesús Francisco Lux Quinilla. Eric Win Lewin. Jalen Ray Madrid. Claire Ashton Maines. Leslie Giselle Marquez. Alexander Andres Martinez. Carson Patrick Martinez. Juan Jose Martinez. Kevin Medina. Michael Medina. Sol Medina. Arsema Mehari. Samantha Mendoza. Carla Mendoza Pérez. Payson Lane Merle. Macoby Sooner Merwin. Inel Marie Mesta. Andrea Mesa. Abrián Misraem Montalvo Márquez. Adrián Montes. Ariana Montes Flores. Madison Lynn Moore. Malia May Moore. Desiree Morales. Chloe Madison Mosier. Joshua Munoz. Gilbert Thomas Moosman. Sebastiana Nas Panjo. Dakota Nathan Nick. Paul Lawrence Oakes. Ángel Ricardo Ochoa. Edie Ochoa. Luis Manuel Ochoa. Olivia Ojeda. Juan Cristóbal Ordóñez Ralios. Luis Fernando Ortega. Jessica Ortiz Medrano. Isabela Pablo. Esmeralda Pablo López. Cade Michael Parkhurst. Yaneli Peña. Ángel Alexis Pérez Sánchez. Johnny Estuardo Pérez. Rachel Pérez. Jacob Bradley Phillips. Ethan Seth Player. María Pu de la Cruz. Jacqueline Pu Osorio. Jamie Ananí Ramírez. Sergio Arturo Rascón. Heaven Carolina Raudales. Isaac Mateo Ren López. Marisela Reynos Ralios. Kyan Jackson Rice. Braulio Rivera. Bray Rez Tino. Cadence Alana Rodriguez. Lisette Ariana Rodriguez. Mireya Rojo. Jaime Alexis Ruiz Borunda. Efraín Sabán Velázquez. Ariana Salamanca. Princesa Griselda Salazar Macías. Diego Armando Salcedo. Marcos Antonio Salgado. Gabriela Murray Sánchez. Emne Shifra. Yamilet Silva. McKenna Nicole Smith. Haley Nicole Soto. Summer Nicole Starling. Jason Swar. Shadow Glenn Taylor. Fortuna Tesfagerges. Kaylin Jessica Thiessen. María Tiño Tiño. Lidia Tomás. Giselle Dayanara Torres. Jacob Reed Towsley. Hannah Estefanía Treviso Hidalgo. Brenda Elizabeth Triana. Pedro Santiago Tum Saquic. Lisbeth Uribe. Ricardo Valles. Stephanie Valles. Israel Velázquez García. Brianna Nicole Yáñez.
And tonight we would also like to honor two graduates this evening that were not able to attend. Thomas Morales and Henry Morales finished their senior year and joined the Marines and are currently away at boot camp. Semper Fi.
Aaliyah, please come up. Seniors, please turn around and face the crowd. I proudly present to you the Guymon graduating class of 2022. I would like to direct your attention to the scoreboard for a special message from someone that could not be here tonight.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Gordo. For those of you who don't know me, I want to take this opportunity to tell the class of 2022 congratulations. And I tell my family I miss you guys. I love you guys. Can't wait to see you. And then my brother, Spider, I'm proud of you, G. Proud of the man you've become. I can't wait to see you. I'm sorry I got to miss your graduation. It sucks, but, from 6,000 miles away, I love you, G. Keep doing you. Proud of you, dog.
more with faster data speeds on PTCI's new cellular network.
Hi, Mom. Did you make it?
Video call to anywhere in the world.
Yes.
Game with friends. Go live on your mobile device.
Hey guys, I'm coming at you live from where are we?
And find your next destination. Now get more with PTCI's unlimited plan. Call 800-562-2556 or find us on the web at ptci.net. Some restrictions may apply.
Here at the ranch, we enjoy working with people and businesses that are reliable, hardworking, and honest. PTCI shares these values.
PTCI provides us with great rural cell coverage and reliable high-speed internet. The totally unlimited bundle from PTCI is a game changer for us. Unlimited cell data and fiber internet with no data caps provide us with the technology that works almost as hard as we do.
Call 1-800-562-2556 today.